Hello and welcome to my Pick a Card series. Today's question is, what do you need to become happier? Right now, please take a deep breath and choose the card pile that calls out to you. This would be card group 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. This reading will introduce you to the elements that you need in order to grow the joyous part of your being. You can check the description in order to go directly to your card reading. For our group 1, we have Princess of Wands, Prince of Wands, the Tower, Dawn, New Beginnings, Childhood, Innocence, and Shaman, Ancient Healing Wisdom, and then Creative Writing. You guys are quite creative individuals who need to connect with that creative spark in order to grow and be in your own joy and happiness. Your heart is thirsting for a new adventure. The Princess of Wands shows the spontaneous, excited spark that you wish to embody, while the Prince of Wands is the actual going on and flowing into the adventure and going on the adventure that will bring you a certain joyous happiness and contentment. You need to connect with your inner child, your childhood self, the sense of kind of infinite potential with your creative spark, and tuning into that to kind of set off your adventure, to start it off. The Tower shows that you kind of need everything to be shaken up a bit, like these fireballs going in and energizing and reshaping this tower. That needs to happen in your life in order for your joyous self to grow. With the Shaman, the Ancient Healing Wisdom, you also have to be connected with your kind of old soul and deep sense of self, and take these deep intuitions that you've already probably had with your creative expressions before, and stay connected with that and balance that with your inner child self, that sense of creation, creating and rearranging the old into some new and grander adventure. You are not satisfied with just sitting down and following in the formulas and plugging in the work. You have to use your own ingenious to create new formulas, to gather the experience first of all, in order to connect with those formulas, that knowledge. Next chance you get to go on the adventure that your heart is calling for, go for it. It may be an actual physical traveling venture, a move, or even a kind of mental venture. Maybe you're not investing time in the philosophies or certain intellectual or creative expression pursuits that have been calling to your interest, something you love to explore that you've set aside for now. This is your message to go forth and do that, shake things up, to allow yourself to do that, and your happiness, your joyous self will grow. And do not think that it's selfish to do so if it is aligned with your heart and balanced with your ancient intuition and knowings, and the beckoning to the new, fresh and exciting way of being. yet to be manifested, then you are in the right. In fact, you will inspire those around you to do the same and grow their joyous self in their own unique way, and them seeing you take the plunge and go for it yourself. Okay. Now for group 2, we have 5 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles reversed, Ocean, ebb and flow, Fog, veiled, Lake, stillness, and teaching and learning. You are a blessed student and teacher. That is a core asset to your very satisfaction of being. You need to absorb information and replenish the information, replenish the enlightenment of others. This give and take is an expertise you have in your soul. But right now you are in a situation where you feel vulnerable. Your defenses are down, you're feeling exposed, and you may be prone to anxiety, lethargy, being psychically attacked. This kind of friendly debate can be energizing for you, but there's been too much friction in your life as of recently. And one of the ways to protect and grow your happiness is you kind of need a bit of obscuration of yourself from the forces of darkness who feed off of your anxiety. You need a bit of stillness, of relaxation, of maybe the over-the-top chatter that's going on inside your head and outside of you. You can even visualize this card, something similar, of a blanket of fog kind of washing over you, a comforting, healing, magical fog, maybe with even the light kind of bursting through and healing your being. Relax yourself. Know there is much valuable that you have to give, but overextending yourself is not gonna make you happy or those around you, and it will hinder your ability to enlighten yourself and others. Take some time off for yourself in order to heal, to slow down, reflect, and absorb deeply and comfortably. Tune into that ebb and flow of not only the your teaching and learning, but kind of the universe of the night and day. Tune into your own cycles. And take a vacation, a mental or physical vacation, even if you can, and then tune back into that and teach and learn, and that will make you happy. Grow your enlightenment and your enlightening of others. You'll get back into the good fight soon, and you'll be happier than ever. Okay. Now for our group 3, we have King of Pentacles, 7 of Hearts, Ace of Pentacles, Milky Way, perspective. Volcano, volatility. Fairies, earth magic. Prosperity. And then nurture. In order to be happy, first you need to secure and connect yourself to a state of abundance. An abundance of not only basic material needs, but of kind of the energy, the fire of now, the fairies of now, your health. You really need to focus your perspective on the now and tune into that energy, that abundance, the energy that's waiting just to be tuned and utilized by you. You have an aptitude for harnessing vast amounts of energy and directing them to great success and reward. You can even fine-tune and recognize the subtler, the more fantastical aspects of this energy, of the seemingly mundane happenings around you. You must direct it, be a bit stubborn and holding on to it, and use it in nurturing. You are happy healing others, growing others, and you have the ability to do it greatly. All you need to do is focus into the abundance of now and how it's relevant into your own life. Play with it, dance with it, and direct it to those around you that need your nurturing. Of course, don't forget the nurturing and healing of yourself when you need it. But know that you are happy when you are growing, when you are taking care of others. There is nothing wrong with that. Channel this healing energy. Connect with the cornucopia, with the fairies, with the explosion of energy that is within every moment. You can capture and direct it. I mean, maybe not capture, but allowing it to flow through you, allowing the kind of healing, if you know, kind of Reiki energy, how you let kind of your body, your actions, your being be a medium to kind of flow that through you. The immense love won't destroy you, it will heal you, and it will burst from you in order to heal others. Okay. Now for our fourth group, we have Temperance, the Hanged Man, Four of Swords, Fire, Passion, Rainbow, Blessings, Tree, Grounding, and Moon Cycles. Right now your energy might be a bit scattered. In order to ignite your happiness, first you must kind of gather and focus it all together. First point being maybe even meditating and slowing down yourself and taking it to a point of slow, deep breathing, the breathing of meditation, just feeling yourself and the calibration of your energies. With the rainbow, you have the kind of 7 chakras or 7 colors, blessings. You'll be blessed by focusing yourself into that ray of light, the combining of all the colors into one being, and allowing it to flourish from there. With Temperance, you need, in order to be happy, there's a sort of mixing, a bit of trial and error that you must try in order to know which way you do want to focus. You probably already have a few different disciplines, a few different things in mind to invest yourself into. Focus and try it one at a time, instead of mixing them all at once. Maybe later when you become more focused and more of an expert in these things, you can cross them over some. But first, allow yourself to focus and go through time. Ground your energy and your passions one at a time and invest and move forward. Notice how the cycles affect your energy. Whether it be the times of year or parts of the day, or especially if you're a woman, your menstrual cycle. And take note, study which parts of the cycle are best aligned with what interest or discipline. Certain things most of us have to be invested into. For example, in time of year, we have often spring cleaning, the start of the coming back of the sun, and the greater warmth and thawing out of the environment around you makes for a good time of cleaning things. So that's why we have spring cleaning. Take note of those kind of things and what's relevant to the things you're practicing right now. Focus yourself, relax yourself, and draw up a plan and try it out. It's okay if it doesn't work out quite like you're thinking. In fact, that hardly ever happens. But you can draw out the plan again and know what you're doing more and more each time. It's important for you right now to take this step in kind of formulating or figuring out where you're going forth to, and being grounded to what you're doing, and it's spreading it out from a centered focus point. And then from that, passionately investing yourself within it is what will make you happy. You need especially balance in order to be happy, and too much of a scattering of yourself will throw you off that balance and make it a bit tougher to grasp at your happiness again and get back on to the focus balance that you require. Okay. Now we have our fifth group. You guys have 10 of Hearts, Queen of Hearts, 6 of Swords, Iceberg submerged, Ancestors, Generations, Lightning, Power, and Spiritual Understanding. Let me rearrange these a little bit. Okay. So, okay, first of all, in order to grow your happiness, it is important for you to have a deeper spiritual connection or understanding in your life. One of the ways you can do this is by looking back at your ancestors, the generations and the people in your family that you personally know about. And you can gain an understanding kind of your family's your family line's mission, and what really made people joyous and happy, and what threw them off their joy, what things sometimes too from your outside perspective, even though you're within the family, but it might have been a previous generation, it's easy for you to see kind of what went wrong for your ancestors, what inhibited the power of their happiness, and take that from being hidden to not hidden, being submerged, not being submerged, and use that to grow the power of your own happiness. You must grow your personal power, your personal reach, vibrational reach out in order to be happy. And something that might be happening right now is a transition. A sort of transition would make you happier. Sort of maybe it's the actual point of moving from one place to another. Maybe even if where you're living, the energy around is too much kind of crazy, and you would like to live in a more naturey place. If that is calling to you, perhaps do that, for an example. Another thing that's important for you, for your happiness, is connecting deeply to your connection with other people and feeling other people's emotions, having empathy for those people. Feeling that empathy deeply, even when you're going back and considering your ancestors, will make you feel happier yourself. Because understanding people is very important to you, and feeling their feelings too will help you understand them on a deep, even spiritual level. And having small successes in the right direction, in growing your personal power in a loving way, this will make you super happy. So celebrate those successes that you do have, that you do recognize, in expanding your own spiritual and emotional awareness around. And if you do take a move, if you do make a transition in your life, celebrate that and feel that deeply. Connect and offer loving guidance to those around you as you gain more awareness, more power. Protect the love and joy of those around you, and you will also be happier and more powerful in your personal spiritual protection. Well, thank you for doing that reading with me. I hope you have a wonderful day.